Do 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 do. Mm-hmm.
Ethan does in fact have the magic of Clorox. If you two would like a seed, let me know. Your level selections for gold, just in case you forgot, are level 18 and 15, no veto. And SUDS with the higher PB will be home for set number 1, unless this is not the first set and you two have played already. I have no idea what SUDS is doing. Seed offered from Ethan. So just need SUDS as well. Yes, this is the first set, so SUDS will be home. With level selection, I'll generate a seed. Use it if you want. I'm gonna assume 18. Jim V4, so I will hover 3 as ready. No problem. GLHF's being exchanged. Gonna assume 18 all the way, I guess. Let me know if that is different. But I will count players down in the 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So good luck, have fun to our players. Ethan a refresh. Oh, it broke. Great. There we go. Both our players are off. Yeah, okay, figured. There we go. Both our players are off. 30 lines through. Sud's gonna find a bit of trouble early on. Have to do a bit of burning. 165 to 106 for Suds, so 60,000 point lead for Ethan early on. Ethan now with the bar dependency on the left-hand side. Might set up dirty here. No, we'll just burn it down. But will be forced into another bar dependency. And the bar not showing. So we're going to just take the burns. And of course the bar shows one piece too late. Will open up the right side now and will score a Tetris to go to 228. Suds clean as well, up at 179,000. So still a 50,000 point lead, about 2 Tetris's for Ethan, but also 6 lines ahead. So Suds does have the pace lead. As Tetris for Suds, Tetris for Ethan. For Ethan, Suds having to do a bit of burning, but will reopen the right and score a Tetris. 276 for Suds, 346 for Ethan, but 10 lines ahead. So this 70,000 point lead is not as it seems. Tetris for Suds. And we'll fill the long bar dependency and get the Tetris. Suds gonna have to do a bit of burning and opts not to put the L in the L dependency. We'll burn the double now, and we'll just take the burn. It's gonna set up in this column 7. We'll get it. Tetris for Suds, but Tetris for Ethan. 446 for Ethan. 357 for Suds. Suds just taking the burns, getting the stack back to a very comfortable position. Ethan in a bit of burning here, but perfect pieces will reopen the right. Tetris for Ethan up to 472. Meanwhile, Suds still trailing behind at 384, but still behind by over 10 lines now. And Ethan's board getting a bit complicated, and 15 lines before transition. This could be dangerous, but does reopen the right-hand side. Will score a Tetris 499 for Ethan. 388 for Suds. 2 Tetrises bang him down for Suds. 433 now. So about 100,000 point lead for Ethan, as Ethan will go into the transition at 530, so this line discrepancy is only going to grow. But we can kind of get a frame of reference for how big the score gap is between the two players, as Tetris for Suds 458. Now has bar dependency, gonna have to burn this down. 1 Tetris left. Tetris for Suds 486 in the transition. So there is a true lead for Ethan, but both players in their own troubles now in the 19 speeds, as Ethan spammed with S's and is gonna top out at 571. Inspiring the S's did not help. And that means, Suds, you need 572 to take game number 1 in set 1 here. But a few missed drops for Suds, going to complicate the board. But beautiful burns. It's just going to burn this down, burn it out nice and clean. Has to deal with the parity now. And might set up for a Tetris. Is going to get a Tetris in level 22, 545, so closing that gap. Gonna take the triple. 20,000 points now to go. And this is very much in line-out territory. So Suds can just play this simple, clean, line it out. 10,000 more points to go. And Suds is just going to burn this down, line it out. No risks here, and that will do it. Suds will take game number 1. As the S spam will finally hit. No worries. My internet is probably perishing, so I don't blame it for being a bit delayed. And Ethan's gonna call for level 15 here. And both our players are ready on the next seed. So we can get them counted down in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And yeah, great discipline from Suds. Good chase down. Gets the job done. As we head to level 15. Aggressively pushing down. But this board is in very bad shape. Going to get pieces to help. As welcome in AV Geek, thanks for the tier 1. On an 11-month streak, what the heck? As Ethan, a few misdrops high up here on 15, and that bar flat doesn't burn! And Ethan will be done early. And Suds is already ahead and good for game number 2. Just a weird set of placements. Spiraling out of control for Ethan. Yeah, the opener was something. Just in case Suds missed it, you are good for game number 2. King coming in with the trash talk. As Suds will go back to level 18 for game number 3. As a nice top out score from Suds actually, 64646. As Ethan says he wants to beat up King. King is a formidable opponent. Yeah. Suds. Both players are ready. Oh my gosh, King being ruthless. As both our players are ready. We can get him counted down in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So both players are off on the 18 speeds. Ethan aggressively pushing down once again. Suds getting that S to the left. Keeping the board in a very healthy state. Gonna take a few burns to correct the slope, and we'll score a Tetris up to 52,000. As Ethan has to cover the well right as the bar shows, but another one will come. Tetris for Ethan, 59,000. Suds will respond. So this game much closer than the previous two. Yes, even bit of a rough stack, has to cover the well as the bar shows once again. Will burn it out now. Is Tetris ready? Waiting for the bar. There it is. Tetris for Ethan. Will take the real-time lead, but this lead is going back and forth. As Suds has to do a bit of burning. Bar nowhere to be found. As Tetris for Suds will take back that lead. Suds unfortunately takes the double out of Tetris readiness, but Ethan's board and very spire heavy, but two very timely bars will help, as that middle for Ethan was super high. Not usually a spot where you want to be in unless you are a roller. I don't believe that Ethan is. Does manage the stack well enough. 191 at 62 for Ethan. 187 for Suds at 55. Will score a Tetris to take the lead. Ethan will respond, but is 9 lines ahead. So Suds having the pace lead again on these 18 speeds. Ethan's push down does put him further ahead in the line count, which does give Suds the opportunity to take a lead if the opportunity is given. Which in the first 18 game it wasn't, but then Ethan topped out early into the 19 speeds. this time, SUDS is going to be the one with the real-time lead. Tetris for Ethan. And SUDS just waiting. There it is. Tetris for SUDS. But is 10 lines behind again, just based off the pushdown coming from Ethan. Ethan gonna have to use that bar to get Tetris ready. Is now ready, waiting on the next one. There it is, Tetris for Ethan. As SUDS board falling into a bit of disarray, but does get the burns. As Ethan now with a dirty triple there. Board very complicated. Needs a bar. J will do. Would love an L, but the L is not showing. And neither is a bar. Board climbing higher and higher for Ethan. The L doesn't make it to the left-hand side. And can anything go left for Ethan? No, it can't. Then Ethan will be done, and SUDS will take the sweep in set number 1. As SUDS already ahead on the score, so no chase down this time. SUDS setting up for this 30 second, almost gets it. But SUDS gonna run into the same problem. Can't get anything to left, really but the score was already ahead. 71 Z's. SUDS will sweep for set number 1. If you're doing set number 2, let me know. Dances. And flipping Ethan off, I think. That is true. Ethan's board a bit troublesome with that bar on the left. As Suds running into a bit of complications as well. Both players in pretty tough digs here. Suds having to build another bar dependency, and this is spiraling out of control, and Suds is gonna be done. Ethan will take game number 1. Wall of shame. That's great. Add a picture of this board to the wall. We should make up a bunch of students accounts just to give myself the hot chill symbol. Hot chill. Level 18 selected by Suds for game number 2. Now ready, so we can count them down in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Players are all with, what is that? 4 squares in a row? And then a bunch of S's? What is this opener? Ethan gonna set up dirty down. Not dirty, but offset rather. Down column 9. We'll just continue to build this. Gets another Tetris down column 9. We'll finally move to the right hand side. While Suds just playing clean, right well Tetris. We are separated by a double. Just drop LPL on the left hand side. Going to do a bit of burning. Not being able to score any more Tetrises. Going to give Suds an opportunity. Put up a bit of a lead. This board is just getting ever so more complicated. Misses the T-spin. From Ethan. Going to force even more burning. As Suds gonna do a bit of his own. Will get the well open. Ready for Tetris. We'll take it. 142,000 for Suds. 109 for Ethan. Ethan is also ahead in lines. So this lead for Suds is bigger than it seems. Suds waiting on the bar though. It is not showing up. Where is this bar? The setup dirty. It gets to the bar left for a dirty Tetris. Halfway up the board for Suds. It will reopen the right hand side as Ethan is back to clean. Tetris for Ethan, Tetris for Suds. As we are separated by 2,000 points. Also separated by 10 lines. Not only pushing down, but having to play up just a bit higher. To is good and will tie us up 1-1. As Ethan has to go to the bathroom. So no sweep for either player this time. As Ethan is back, 473 was the score. Yeah, it wasn't good until that Tetris. And Ethan's gonna pick 15. As both players about ready. New TGM game is diabolical, is it? As SUDS is gonna be right back. So despite hovering, 3 is not ready. I haven't looked at the new TGM game. And SUDS is back. With a paper saying King has crabs. I don't know if King's still here even. I had crabs, they were delicious with the lobster. Sounds like a lovely meal. As I believe both players are ready, so we will count them down for game number 3. And 3, 2, 1, Tetris. There we go, both players are off on level 15. And SUDS' board is pretty complicated to start things off. Ethan's much cleaner, but no bar is showing. Bar will show after that double for Ethan, so Tetris for Ethan, and nice pullback to get another. SUDS, meanwhile, board very dependent. King saying that SUDS has lice, which is very amazing for a bald man. Gotta love the friendly banter in the Tetris community. Even though anyone who isn't a part of the Tetris community would not think the same. Early on here in the 15 speeds, Ethan going to open a 100,000 point lead. As SUDS still yet to burn out of this opening dig. piece is just not favoring him at all. Getting spammed with S's when you need anything but. He's going to open the bar dependency, but will a bar show? Looks like the answer is going to be no. We'll set up dirty though. And we'll get the dirty Tetris, and I believe the first Tetris for SUDS in this game 3. Meanwhile, Ethan has just been clean and Tetrising, opening up a 136,000 point lead. SUDS finally gonna burn this down. 60 lines in. And might just opt to play on row 2. But some bad parity is going to complicate the board. Nice placement of the T there to leave the burning options open. We'll reopen the right and get this Tetris down the right. 86,000 for SUDS, 271 for Ethan. So even though Ethan is 5 lines ahead, there is an almost 200,000 point lead. Just off the back of that opening dig from SUDS. As we approach that level 15 transition of 100 lines, Tetris for SUDS. Ethan playing up pretty high still. Has to cover the well. Now has no burning options. But an L will come to solve that, and a T perfectly opens up the well. Tetris for Ethan, 2 lines still. Hits the S-spin. Has 1 Tetris left. We'll just take the double in at 335. We'll find a Tetris 343. Meanwhile, SUDS in a transition had to burn in as well. 138, so 200,000 points. And only growing is the lead for Ethan. Oh my god. I ran out of saliva in my mouth. There's a nice bar flat there from SUDS. As Ethan 410, almost into the 19 speeds. Tetris for SUDS, 193. Ethan, 1 line to go. And the bar just not showing. Will Tetris in though, 441 for Ethan into transition. 250,000 point lead as SUDS set up for a Tetris, running into the same drought, takes the double. Managing it well. Will Tetris in at 233, but immediately has a bar dependency. Does burn it down into an LJ. And he's just gonna decide to burn this down, which is what you want to see. As nice burns here. Tetris for SUDS, 257 as Ethan up a bit high. This left is very troublesome, loses DAS, and this might be a top out from Ethan. Can anything go to the left? No! 460,000 is the top out from Ethan. So SUDS, you need 461, a 200,000 point chase down. This is not line outable, I don't believe. Going to need at least a few Tetrises. will stack up for one now. And the bar will come. Tetris for SUDS, 300,000 into level 23. Might set up for another. No, we'll just wait for the timely pieces. Gets that J to the left-hand side, but now where's the bar? Gonna have to burn. 136,000. And this board is getting dirty. But nice placements here. Burn it out. But is just running out of time. Has 4 levels till 29. And this is DAS, so there's no 29 shenanigans going on. Unless your name is Pixel Andy or AV Geek. We'll set up with the Aki bar, but gonna burn it down. Needs to start taking Tetris's. There's one! Will close the gap to 77,000, but still needs more. But where's the bar? The bar not showing. And that's gonna be it for SUDS. Not gonna be able to chase it down. And that will put Ethan on set point. SUDS yelling at King. But the level 18 selection for game 4. Ready, DE. Both players are ready for game number 4. Can Ethan close it out, or will SUDS take us to a decider? We will find out in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And he is a young person who is an elite DAS Tetrisser. I assumed. I just know like 0 people in the Tetris community. We are off on the potential final game. Surprisingly, we see no pushdown from Ethan. Benny has the latest DAS Max world record. Sniped it from me a week after I got it, like 2 years ago. And Ethan, what is this board? Ethan is done! And we will be going to a decider. Early top from Ethan. Got a single line and will be done. SUDS already well ahead with 2 Tetris's. And we will be going to a decider. A tiebreaker here. And it's 15 already being selected by Ethan. SUDS, you are good for game 4. The Meow redeems. It's so funny how when one person does it, everyone starts doing it. And both players are ready for the level 15 decider. Who will take it? We will find out in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Guys, welcome in, Sophie. As we are off in the level 15s for the deciding game of set number 2 in this TNP Gold 53 match between Ethan, Thoughts, and SUDS. SUDS swept the first set, but Ethan coming back strong in the second one, taking it to a decider. Now looking to potentially close it out. As Ethan will be perfect through 4, I believe. 5 now. No burns yet taken for Ethan Thoughts. But we'll take one then. So an early lead for Ethan. 71,000 points. Tetris for SUDS, though, will start to close that gap back down. As SUDS is behind in lines as per usual due to the pushdown from Ethan. It is a Tetris thing, because in Tetris, we normally call the tiebreaker a decider. The letter D, and then cider. On Classic Tetris Monthly, you'll usually see Vandy pull up a picture of a cider with the letter D on it. So saying 15 ciders, I guess like a joke of that. As through the halfway point of the 15 speeds, Ethan with the 85,000 point lead. Board going to fall into a bit of a mess here, so that's going to let SUDS start to close this gap. Sort of bite into the lead. As this board not very friendly. Ethan looking to set up dirty to try and mitigate the damage, and will find a dirty Tetris to try and stop as much of the bleeding as possible from the burns that have to be taken here. As we'll set up the T-spin, and we'll get it. And the square will open up that hole nicely, and Ethan will dig out of it, but has amassed a 20 line difference. So that is going to give SUDS plenty of time to close down this gap of 44,000 points. Don't ask me how many Tetrises that is, because I don't know the Tetris amount of a 15 Tetris off the top of my head. If I had to guess, it's like 4 Tetrises. 19,200. Yeah, so about 2.5 tetrisses, okay. Yes, yes, Sophie, that is... that is the whole joke. As Ethan will transition into level 16 at 319. And Suds 20 lines away, so can definitely surpass that. We'll take a Tetris there, up to 292. Ethan on level 17, 363. Tetris for Suds. Has 2 left. And will surpass Ethan's transition score. So has the pace lead. As Ethan about to transition into the level 19 speeds. 454. 100,000 points ahead. Early shift for Suds will complicate the board just a tiny bit. Ethan into transition at 456. Will find an early Tetris. And now Suds going to be looking to dig this out as efficiently as possible. Gets the S. And the bar. And Ethan's board spiraling out of control in the meantime, and Ethan will be done! At 481. So Suds, you are in another chase down. 482 is your target. Only 100,000 points this time. Where are the meows? You redeem them, and all it does is send the text in chat. That's what that does. But this is very much in line out territory, I believe. So we'll transition at 402. Needs 80,000 more points. Less than, actually, to take the decider here. Is set up for a Tetris. Will the bar come timely enough? No, going to take the triple. For 20,000. Since Kingsman is here, obligatory hey now. So it's just going to be riding this out, burning it out, as we've seen him very capable of doing. For 33,000 points now, so just under 50,000 more to go. A Tetris would help. But I believe this is chase downable. Don't quote me on it, though. In the lineouts. Hi, hazelnut milk. Hello. Hi, Hazel. You confused me by typing my name. $30,000 points left to go for Suds here. For Suds to close out this decider. What happened to Awake, Maddie? I was never awake. Always sleepy. True! Wait! Yeah, there you go. 10,000 more points to go for Suds to close out this game 5. That single will almost do it. 36 points. That single will! And SUDS will take game 5 and win both sets 3-0, 3-2. We'll complete the chase down. Now that the chase down is complete, looking to be setting up for a Tetris. And Tetris for SUDS to break in.